The Franciscan Process Life Center, known for its art and music therapy programs, is hosting a fundraiser that aims to support two of its other valuable programs, and you are all invited. The Beggar's Bell Bash is coming. Sandy Katoski and Chris Retzma join us this morning to give us all the details. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good morning.
Hey.
Doing well.
I'm glad you're here. Talk a little bit about, I mentioned the programs. We've had you on our show numerous times talking about the music and art, but let's talk about what this specific event is going to help.
We have so many programs going on at the center, but this one is specifically for our environmental education as well as our counseling programs. We know the mental health crisis out there, and we need to continue to keep access open for mental health services, as well as the environmental crisis that's going on out there. And we need to make sure people understand and connect with what is how to restore nature back to its element.
And those two programs, along with the art and the music, are really just under the umbrella of what you do as a whole.
Yes.
Can you speak to that for someone who's like, what is the Franciscan Life Process Center?
Yeah. Our sisters, the Franciscan Sisters of the Eucharist, they started this center to really extend their mission to help bring people to their fullest and best capacity as they have been created. And so restoring mental health, really ensuring and educating healthy human development, as well as caring and fostering the land.
Yeah, the actual planet itself.
Exactly. It's very important.
What you guys do. And so this obviously needs to be funded because you're not charging for these. So let's talk a little bit, Chris, about, well, where did the name come from first? Beggar's Bell.
Beggar's Bell, well, St. Francis is our patron saint of the Franciscan Sisters, and sometimes they'd have to go out and beg. So if they did, they might go out and they would ring a bell. Have you ever gone up to a place and it says, you know, ring the bell for service, and it kind of catches your attention right away?
Right.
So it's that same thing, is to bring attention, because we want to bring attention to this so we can have people get in to do the generous donations that we need to fund these programs.
Absolutely. It reminds me of Salvation Army's got a pretty lock on that around Christmas.
Yeah,
right?
they sure do.
Ringing bells to draw your attention to say, hey, there is a need here. Let's fund this. Of course, it's going to be a good time. I mean, the Beggar's Bell, it's a bash. The word bash is in there, Sandy. So what does the day look like?
So we're going to have our event at the Bissell Tree House at John Ball Zoo.
Great
we want to connect with that nature element as well.
Good choice.
It's going to be a family dining seating, so there's going to be delicious food. We've got a jazz quartet that's going to be playing the evening. We've got silent auction. We're also going to have a bread blitz, which is going to be a fun event. We don't want anyone to miss out on.
Oh, no, not on the Sisters Bread. No, I'm not missing that at all. And when you just mentioning that venue, boy, what the perfect choice, because if you want to connect the environment with something, and the truth be told, I hate to say it, I have never been to an evening event there, but I'm picturing that food and that gorgeous view of all of the nature that you have out there. How do these, the impact that we have, the environmental ones? Talk a little bit about what that program looks like. Counseling, I think we can wrap our heads around. We know what that looks like. What does the environmental aspect of this look like?
Yeah, we have 5th grade students from the Catholic schools come and spend 3 different seasons out at our center. They take their full school day and bring it out to our center for a full week. So they'll learn not only their curriculum, but also how it applies to that season, whether it be the fall or whether it be the winter or the spring. They're encountering our farm with Chris and doing farm chores and learning how to work a proper farm.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. As well as baking and cooking and how things come from the garden and just all of the elements of those seasonal migrational changes.
Absolutely love that. So you've seen this firsthand.
Yeah, we work with the kids, so we're taking them out to the animals, and they have a little portion of land, so they'll do some of their writing aspects in that. So a lot of the stuff they're doing in school, but we're just doing it with environmental impact with it. So they're actually out on the land and doing these things.
And you know that's going to stick with them, because just having hands in the dirt, I mean, that's going to help you learn and help you remember what you're being taught.
Exactly.
So this is a great system, great programs waiting for kids, waiting for anyone really who needs help. Beggar's Bell Bash can help fund that. And boy, you guys picked the best place. John Ball Zoo's Bissell Treehouse, $100 ticket. You can even get an 8-person table for $1,000 sponsorship. Go to lifeprocesscenter.org for more. Thanks for the time this morning.
Thank you, Todd.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.